Friends, we will discuss one more problem related to the module 3. Here the problem is based on the uh, free convection, and here very problem is very they asked to find out the percentage of power lost by the free convection. I'll read the question what it is. Calculate the heat transfer from 60 watt bulb. Calculate 60 watt bulb is there. So for this heat transfer coefficient is how much? That is the question. And bulb is at 125 degrees centigrade to the ambient temperature of 25 degrees centigrade. Here the bulb inside temperature is 125 and outside is 25 degrees centigrade. Assume bulb as a sphere. You consider this bulb treated as a sphere body. Geometry of the structure of the bulb you consider as a sphere of 50 mm dia. Okay, 50 mm dia is given, and also find out percentage lost of power lost by the free convection. So here first we will write given data. Okay, so in this atmospheric temperature is 25 degrees centigrade, and wall temperature, the bulb temperature is 125 degree centigrade, and film temperature, mean film temperature, or TF, we can say T infinity plus TW divided by 2, 75 degree centigrade. So now the temperature difference of both is, we can say, that is 100 degree centigrade. Mean difference is mean temperature difference is different, and temperature difference is different. Okay, this is because of 125 minus 25. Okay, this 100 degree centigrade, you got it. So now let us at temperature of 75 degrees centigrade at TF, this for this temperature. So we have to find out the air properties. Air properties, as we have solved in the previous problem, like that only we have to solve. So by using Kodandaraman did heat transfer handbook from page number 34. Page number 34, we have to search properties, and page number 34. Okay, so this is properties of the gases. Here gas we consider air as a gas, and find out the property, air property. Okay, here what we should note down here. So all the values related to this. One is, suppose what is the density is given, it is required at 75 degrees centigrade, you have to note down. So we have here at the blue color at the top of the column, the whole row, the dark blue, it indicates property, and below all are at different temperature at their property values. Okay, so here all the property is given: temperature, density, absolute viscosity, kinetic viscosity, thermal diffusivity, Prandtl number, specific heat, thermal conductivity. Okay, here one by one we have to find out. So at temperature is 75 degrees centigrade. So here temperature exactly 75 is not given, but here it is in between 70 and 80. 70 and 80, we have to take the mean value or average value of this, all the properties like this. So if you want to calculate 75 for this air density, you will take the average of this 1.029 plus 1.00 divided by 2, you will get the value. That value you have to consider like that. All the values you have to take down. Okay, so I'll write down directly by saying this. The book, data handbook, the page number 34, CP Kodandaraman data handbook. Okay, so data handbook, from that I can write density, that is 1 point average 001 kg per meter cube. Okay, and is 20.6 into 10 to the power minus 6 meter square per second. Prandtl number is there 0.693 and thermal conductivity is given 0.0297 watt per meter Kelvin. These data all are getting from the heat transfer data handbook. So now what you have to do for sphere, here characteristic length, that is LC, is nothing but diameter. Okay, diameter is given. Diameter is 50 into 10 to the power of minus 3 meter. 50 into 10 to the power minus 3. Now to calculate heat transfer coefficient, we require some dimensionless parameter and dimensional numbers. So here in the heat transfer data handbook, you will get the dimensional numbers. So here page number 112, dimensionless groups. Okay, so here all the formula you will get it. Okay, so I will write down what is Grashof number. Grashof number includes what? So that we have to write down. Okay, Grashof number is equal to G beta delta T L cube rho square by mu square. So that we should write it down first. So Grashof number G beta delta T L cube rho. If you rho by this one, you will become kinematic viscosity, because if you want to write it rho square, so mu is equals to mu square, that is so that's why I have taken mu square, and beta is equal to 1 divided by TF plus 273, and substitute all the values. 9.81 into 1 divided by 75 plus 273. Delta T already noted down 100. L cube is 50 into 10 to the power of minus 3 whole cube whole divided by 20.6 into 10 to the power of minus 6 whole square. So now Grashof number is equals to 8.3 into 10 to the power of 5, 10 to the power of 9. Okay, Grashof number 8.3 into 10 to the power of 5. Okay, so this value is greater than 10 to the power of 9. So we can use this formula, Grashof number and Prandtl number. Together we can write 8.3 into 10 to the power of 5 into 0.693. Okay, if you are using this value, and it becomes 5.74 into 10 to the power of 5. So this value again 10 to the power of 4, and hence the flow is laminar. So Grashof number and Prandtl number together will get 5.74 in 10 to the power 5. So this value is less than 10 to the power of 9. So hence the flow is laminar flow. So now you have to calculate what is the Nusselt number. Nusselt number we can calculate. Nusselt number is equal to 0.6 into Grashof number and Prandtl number to the power of 1 by 4 or 1.25. It is given. Okay, 0.6 5.74 into 10 power of 5, 0.25, 0.25. This is given in the problem. Given in problem. Okay. This becomes 16.52, Nusselt number 16.52. Now if you know the Nusselt number HL by K, simply you can write HL by K, that is H, in this case HD by K, because L is equal to diameter, therefore H is equal to Nusselt number K by D. So diameter of the bulb is given into 0.0297 divided by diameter is 50 into 10 power of minus 3. Okay, we have to write it in meter. Okay, H is equal to 9.81 watt per meter square Kelvin. So this is an heat transfer coefficient. So now you can find out Q, H A delta T. For the free convection, we can use that this formula, 9.81 into 4 pi r square. R square is the diameter, 50 into 10 power of minus 3. Diameter by 2 is nothing but r square, into the temperature difference is 100. So it becomes, you calculate, it will get around 7.7 watts. Q is equal to 7.7. You understood or not? This one is nothing but area of sphere. Area of a sphere, that is 4 pi r square. So our diameter is equal to, r is equal to diameter d by 2. Okay, so d is given, that I have taken here. Okay, I hope students you understand this problem. Thanks for watching this video.